So Google has finally rolled out the stable build of Android 14 for the Google Pixel devices. Now, do note that the update is going to be rolled out in batches, which means that not every Pixel device out there is going to get the update at the same time. Some of you might get it today, some of you might get it tomorrow, some of you might have to wait for a week. However, if you are an impatient soul like me and you do not like waiting, then you can always sideload this Android 14 OTA update onto your Google Pixel without any data loss, and that is what we're going to do in this video. So all the relevant links are in the description of the video. Something very important which I would like to add is that Android 14 is only available on these Pixel devices which you see on your screen right now. So Pixel 4a 5G, Pixel 5n, Pixel 5a, Pixel 6, 6 Pro, Pixel 6a, Pixel 7, 7 Pro, 7a, Pixel Fold and the Pixel tablet, and of course Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro should be running Android 14 out of the box, so you shouldn't have to worry about sideloading the Android 14 OTA update on the Pixel 8 and the Pixel 8 Pro. First things first, this here is my Google Pixel 7. As you can see right now, we are running Android 13. Make sure your battery is charged at least 50 to 60%. Do not do this process if your battery is at 20 or 30%. Another thing which I would recommend you do is update your Pixel to the latest OTA update. So in my case, my Pixel 7 was running the Android 13 September 2023 OTA update. So if you have any pending updates, make sure that you do update your Pixel to the latest update which is available for Android 13. First thing we need to do is enable developer options. So you will go into settings. Once you are in settings, go into about phone. Once you're in about phone, you need to scroll down all the way. You will see something called build number. Tap on this 7 times, and if you have a PIN or password setup, you do have to enter your PIN, and of course never ever use the PIN which I am using right now. You will get a message that you are now a developer. Now if I go back into system and scroll down, you will see I have the option of developer options. Let us go inside developer options, and herein you need to enable USB debugging. So here it is. This is the option for USB debugging. Enable that, and on the pop-up which says allow USB debugging, we are going to select OK. Next thing we need is the OTA update for your device. So we will go into developers.google.com/android/OTA, and herein on the right hand side you have a menu which has your device. So for me, I'm doing it on the Google Pixel 7. So I'm going to select Pixel 7, and if I scroll down, here it is. I have Android 14 OTA image over here. So this is for everything else except for Japan. So I'm going to click on this link, and once I clicked on that link, here it is. The OTA update of Android 14 is being downloaded on my device. Next thing you need is ADB and fastboot. So again, this is Google's official website, developer.android.com/tools/releases/platform tools, and I am on a Mac, so I'm going to say download SDK platform tools for Mac. If you get this terms and conditions, say I have read and agree, and say download Android SDK platform tools for Mac. Of course, if you're doing this on Windows, then Windows users do need to install ADB and fastboot drivers. Video for that can be found in the description of this video. So here it is. This is my platform tools which has been downloaded, and I also have my OTA update of Android 14 for the Google Pixel 7. Let me create a new folder and drag and drop these two files inside the same folder. Next thing you need to do is you need to extract your platform tools. So in my case, all I'm going to do is double click on it. That is going to unzip it. I have this platform tools folder. Inside that I have my ADB, and I also have my fastboot. So this is what I need. Next thing you need to do is you need to open command prompt or terminal inside this very folder. So on a Mac, I can right click and I will say new terminal at folder, and now I have terminal. And if I do pwd over here and press the enter key, there it is. You can see I am in users, and Munchie desktop 123 is the folder name, and platform hyphen tools. And if I do ls space hyphen al, I have my ADB and fastboot inside this very terminal session. The next thing we need to do is make sure that our Pixel 7 is being recognized by the computer or the Mac. So first of all, go ahead and connect your Pixel 7 to your Mac or to your computer using a USB Type-C cable. And as you just saw, I got a notification about USB debugging being connected. Next up, we will go into terminal, and for Mac and Linux users, you do need to enter / before your command. So / ADB space, and we're going to type in devices, and then we're going to press the enter key. And on your phone, you will get a pop-up notification about allowing USB debugging, and I'm going to say allow. Over here on your terminal, you will see that the device is showing up as unauthorized. But since I clicked on allow on my Pixel 7, if I execute the same command again, which is ADB devices, and then if I press the enter key, this time around it is showing up as device and not as unauthorized. Next thing we need to do is we need to boot our Pixel 7 into recovery mode. So for that, first thing we need to do is we need to boot into bootloader or fast boot mode. So on your phone, swipe down from the top and swipe down one more time. Do note my phone is still connected to the computer using the USB cable. On the bottom right, I have this power button. I select that and then I'm going to say restart. As soon as the screen goes black, I will press and hold volume down. So restart, screen is about to go blank. I am pressing and holding volume down on my Google Pixel 7, and after a few seconds, I should boot into fast boot mode, and bam, here it is. I have successfully booted into fast boot mode. Now herein you will see that you have the option of start on the right, and if you select the power button, it is going to start it, but you can use the volume buttons to navigate through the different options. So I have restart bootloader, I have recovery mode. That is what I want. Once you see recovery mode, you have to press the power button to boot into recovery mode, and you will see that you have the Android logo and it says no command. Now how do you get into recovery mode from here? Well, it is pretty simple. You press and hold the power button and then you press volume up once. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm pressing and holding the power button, press volume up once, bam, here it is. We are now in recovery mode on the Google Pixel 7. And herein, the one which is in blue, that is the option which is highlighted and selected, and to select an option you have to press the power button. So I will press the volume down button and I will go into the option which says apply update from ADB. Once I'm in that option, it is highlighted and it is selected, I'm going to press the power button, and on the bottom of the phone I'm now getting a message that I can now send my file. So that is what we're going to do next. We will go back to our terminal and we will type in over here /ADB space sideload space, and then all you need to do is drag and drop the OTA update of Android 14 which you have downloaded. There it is. I drag and drop it, the name is plugged in. I go here to the end, or I can press the right arrow on the keyboard. There it is. That is my command. /, which you need to add for Mac users, and for Linux users, if you're using command prompt, you can say ADB directly without the /, and then you have space sideload space, and then you have the path of the Android 14 OTA update, and that's it. Once you've done this, we're going to press the enter key, and there it is. It is serving the Android 14 OTA update to my Google Pixel 7. Now do note, this process is going to take some time, so you have to be patient. And of course, on your phone, you will see that it is telling you it is verifying the update package. Now, once the verification process finished successfully on the phone, it will tell you that it is installing the update step 1 of 2. Now, once the sideload process has finished successfully on your terminal or your command prompt, you're going to get total transfer is 2.00x. On your phone, you will get step 2 of 2. And you will also get the message that installed from ADB completed with status as 0. At this point, all you need to do is reboot your Google Pixel, and by default, you will see that the reboot system now option is highlighted and it is selected. So all I'm going to do over here is I am going to press the power button to reboot my Google Pixel 7, and at this point feel free to disconnect your Pixel 7 from the computer. So here it is, our Pixel 7 here has rebooted. Let us go ahead and unlock our device, and just by the fact that my pin over here is showing up as different characters, I can very well confirm that this here is Android 14. But we will of course go into settings, and once we are in settings, we will go into about phone, and bam, here it is. You can see that Android 14 does have a new feature wherein my IMEI is now hidden, but if I go into Android version, here it is. This is Android 14, and this here is the Android 14 Easter egg, and we have successfully updated our Google Pixel 7 over here to Android 14 by sideloading the OTA. My home screen setup is still the same as to what I had before we did this, and that means there was no data loss.